What up gamers, Fence here, and welcome back to Girls Frontline 2 Exilium. So starting on episode 51, I decided that the video length will be 50 minutes instead of the usual 30 minutes, but the thing is, I've already recorded the next couple of videos after 51 as 30-minute videos, and because of that, I just want to make these custom intros and outros and repeat them for the next couple of videos here. To let you guys know that there will be some editing, some stitching between these videos to make them into 50-minute videos since they were made to be originally 30-minute videos. But yeah, with that said guys, let's go back into the usual recording, which is my past self. As for entertainment, there's a decently high slope to the northwest. The kids go sand skiing there from time to time. Alternatively, that mechanic come adjutant of yours called Mailing might prefer to help pick fruits in our underground greenhouse. I mean, it's probably entertainment compared to fixing doors, windows, or sweeping streets, right? That doesn't sound very entertaining to me. That said, you have fruits here? How much are they? If you're buying, you get a friend's discount. There's a lot cheaper. That's a lot cheaper than other underground brokers. I'll go confirm the price afterwards. Alright, no need to pick them, but I'd like to know the price, if it's not too much trouble. Oh, it's no trouble at all. We need to sell them after planting them, and being able to cut out transportation losses does everyone good. Selling fruits in a contamination zone can be quite expensive business. Thanks for your patronage in advance, Commander. I hope that you'll show your gratitude through your discount. Is this your residence? Oh, right. I can't believe we're already here. Shall we dismount together, Commander? I have some things on the MBV that I need to take care of. Give me a few minutes and I'll be there shortly. Alright. Oh, forget it. The layout of this place is pretty complex. I'll wait for you at the MBV's entrance. Groza, who are Nemesis and Krolik? They're in the dormitory. Please have them escort Saga to the entrance. Hang on a bit, Saga. Thank you. The internal layout of this MBV is pretty complex. I don't think I could find my way out by myself. How soon till they arrive, Miss Leader? They'll be here in 3 minutes. I'll wait for them at the door to the ops room, Commander. See you later. Alright. Commander, why did you suddenly bring up buying fruits and a temporary stopover? What are you thinking of doing? I promised Mailing before that I give her a rest. And that there's a matter of a welcome party. Groza, I'd like you and Mailing to put together a welcome party for Colphne and Vepli. And Helena. I guess because, you know, I guess we haven't like really formally welcomed them in, like in a party sense. So yeah, I guess you can say that these are like the 3 new members. Yeah. Doesn't Colphne like chocolate? I'm not sure what Vepli likes. We should have some supplies in the storeroom, so I guess we'll have enough combined with the fruits that we're buying later. Dolls require considerable amounts of time to process consumed food. Oh really? Like I guess more than the average human. So like if she eats like I don't know, like some kind of like candy, is that slower than usual? I'm not sure. Given the usual preparations procedure for welcome parties, wouldn't it be better to allow Colphne and Vepli to request additional purchase items and give Helena some extra snacks, Commander? When was the last time we had this many members aboard the Elmo? About 22 months ago? The crew shrank after that, until it was only Nemesis and I in a 2-dog combat from the team. Combat team from the 3rd of May 2073 to the 4th of January 2074. Krolik joined in 2074 on the 14th of April. That's interesting. I'm wondering like if the crew shrank, who were the previous members? So like it looks like the lowest points was Nemesis and Groza, and then Krolik joined. So I know for sure, like, once again, I haven't looked it up to see if they're from the first game or not. Like, I know a lot of the characters here are from the first game, but so far I can safely say that, you know, at least Groza, I assume, is from the first game. I think that's what I heard somewhere. But I feel like I'm confident that Krolik and Colphne are new, and even Helena. That's not what I'm asking, Rosa. Something's not right about Colphne's mental state. Indeed. Although I don't know what exactly she went through, I can probably guess, given her obsession with the 11th Medical and Chemical Regiments and the Varjägers. Oh, was that what happened? Okay. Okay, I kind of I knew her team was wiped out. I didn't realize it was the Varjägers, or maybe I forgot about it. They were likely attacked by the Varjägers. Or I guess we don't know that yet, about the Varjägers were the ones to attack. Since dolls and URNC formations only have serial numbers, the person who gave Colphne her name must have died in the Varjäger attack. Grossa shifts her gaze. As a tactical doll, Colphne needs to focus on the current combat situation and the comparative differences between friendly and enemy fighting strength. That's my opinion as a team leader. Colphne needs time, Grossa. Dolls aren't like humans. Their external appearance cannot be used to judge their mental age. Whatever kind of neural cloud they've been equipped with, they all need to grow over time. As long as the consequences aren't too severe, it should be okay for her to be a little capricious. But a medical doll is the key unit to the key unit's ability to sustain operations. Colphne ought to. It's not like what Colphne did today was that outrageous compared to our previous members. It didn't seem to bother you back then. So why was today different? Is it because you're not used to there being so many people on the ammo? Perhaps. Then maybe you should try to adapt to the situation and relax like a human would. Let's hand off the security duties and the welcome party preparations over to Krolik and Nemesis. Meanwhile, we'll go look around the residential area with our stars Vepli and Colphne. How about that? Mei Ling should be done with her work on adjusting the remolding pattern once we finish haggling over the price. We'll buy some fruit together, head back to the MBV, then finish up the remaining preparations for the party. After that, we can have a lovely celebration while introducing everyone to each other and send Helena off. How about that? Of course, Krolik will have to take care of Helena when Colphne isn't around. I hope she can hold out. Perhaps she recalls handling tricky matters in the past, or perhaps my words somehow managed to reassure her, but Grossa suddenly regains her calm. She remains standing quietly on the spot. We hadn't had an apple pie in a long time. Could you make one, dear leader? I'm sorry, Commander. Come again? If apple pies are no good, then cupcakes are fine too. Or bean soup, perhaps? Okay. Let's head out then. 15 minutes later. Leaving the Elmo behind, Saga sends me, Grossa, and Vepli towards the semi-underground district. Colphne is following not far behind. Man, Colphne is still, maintaining a distance, man. The haphazard buildings on both sides of the barrier that shields the area from the sandstorm outside. The streets crisscross chaotically, and soon we come across people. It's already nighttime, but the settlement shows no signs of settling down. Sorry I'm late, but my place is off to the side. You'll have to walk a little further to get there. I contacted the greenhouse while I was waiting. They're looking forward to meet big customers like yourselves. Have you nailed down the price with them yet? It depends on what you want to buy, of course. However, judging by the clouds just now, there'll probably be a collapse storm tomorrow. Everyone's busy reinforcing their homes to resist it, so there won't be anyone in the greenhouse. It might be better if you went after the storm passes. Collapse storm? Don't people usually pick locations that don't get hit by collapse storms for their settlements? That's because of the purification zone, or work. Things get worse in contamination zones as the purification zones advance on them. There are fewer and fewer ruins that can be converted into living spaces. People like us who can't enter purification zones can only live in these barely habitable locations. Besides, it's not like the collapse storms are that frequent. The important thing is that people from the URNC don't come over. Doesn't that sound great? People from the URNC? I see. People who live in the contamination zones are used to their freedom. They wouldn't want someone from the URNC sticking their nose in their business, right? Since when did the URNC give a dang about us? Half a year ago, a nearby settlement encountered a URNC medical team. Oh. They seized houses and threw the inhabitants out during a collapse storm, resulting in their deaths. Jeez. We've been leery of anyone related to them ever since. Alright. She got offended there. Colphne suddenly grows agitated. Yeah, Colphne, man. Jeez, she's like a ticking time bomb. Like, I'm just waiting for the moment where she like goes all out or something. Like, man, just imagine that scene with that one that we thought that I thought was the client. That guy with the pink hair with Colphne, that one cutscene. Just imagine like the intensity of that cutscene times like maybe 10. She stops in her tracks and glares at Saga with great vitriol. Her body is stiff and her fists are clenched. Huh? What's wrong? Colphne, are you mad? Want to hear Vepli's new song? Its theme is the sea, just like your hair. Vepli was practicing it on the way here, and Vepli worked super hard on it. That's so funny how, like, you know, we went from Sharkry from that one event, and then we went back to Vepli here. And like, just now I'm just noticing how they are just pretty much similar. I do wonder, I can maybe see them, I don't know if they're like friends or maybe related. Like, they're both blonde, but like, Sharkry has very unique eyes, so I don't know if that means anything when it comes to if I were to guess if they're related. But they're both like, you know, singers or idols or whatever. I do wonder if there's a connection with them in the past. It just, you know, feels like it. Also with Vepli here, I'm guessing she's also new. Or you know what, I know sometimes I say that, you know, maybe some of the characters are new. But I do wonder if it's something like where maybe they never met the commander in the first game. I do wonder if that's a thing too. Because like maybe with like, you know, like let's say Colphne was from the first game, and because it seems like in this game they met for the first time, like maybe in the first game they just never met. Like maybe it was just like a side story or something. I don't know. Like I'm not sure if like other characters are like that, or if all the, you know, the playable characters have already met the commander. But that's what I assume at first. But maybe there are some characters that have never met the commander, and to stayed as like, you know, side story type characters or events characters that never met the commander. Vepli's going to start the show then. Make sure you listen carefully, Master. Wait a minute, Master? Were you talking to me? I am still confused by Colphne's reaction when Vepli suddenly addressed me, so I failed to respond immediately. You don't like that name, Master? Saga didn't like it either, so how about I use your name? Fancier? I think Commander will do. Sure thing, Commander. Vepli's about to begin. Wah! A person wrapped in dirty rags stumbles out of an alleyway all of a sudden. His face is largely obscured by a hood. Probably due to some kind of ailments left on his leg, he walks with a limp that gives him more leftward momentum and ends up bumping into Vepli. Rosa reaches out to keep her from falling over. Careful. Thank you, leader. After running into Vepli, the man simply freezes rigidly in place instead of turning to check on her. He is still facing the same way, his face utterly blank. Imor. Lady Imor is here. Please. It's Crifium? You look a little better now. Seems you can head outside. Crifium can go outside. But you're unhappy? Vepli checks Crifium's emotion coefficients and questions him solemnly. Crifium gives no answer. Radiation. Blessing. Imori is here. Lady Imor has come. Salvation. Please grant me salvation. This man named Crifium shows absolutely no reaction to Saga or Vepli. Saga scratches her head, then fishes out a supply pack from her bag and shoves it into Crifium's hands. This is for you. Enough rat jerky and water for 3 days. Don't lose it now. He accepts the supply pack, robotically and without protest, then turns and shuffles off in the direction of the exit. After watching Crifium stumble away, I try to change the subject. By the looks of things, is this because of Elid? Yep, he's been here for just under half a year. He paid a large sum to buy meds and his symptoms were light at first, but in the end it didn't help and now his mind is going. People like us who spend long periods in contamination zones have collapsed radiation in us to a greater or lesser extent. When you can't go to a purification zone and don't have any special methods of treatment, getting sick is only a matter of time. And that's cool to see. Because like we always hear about these different zones, and like, you know, what happens if we see people like live in these like zones here, like with the radiation and stuff, and now we see kind of like the results of that. So that's kind of cool to see, you know. Like so far, I feel like everyone has been like either mean or normal. Like pretty much everyone was healthy, I would say. And then we got to this guy here who has been affected by the radiation stuff. Other than giving the man named Crifium a good long look, Colphne has given no reaction. Good. Subject changed successfully. I sighed relief and followed the flow of the conversation. Who's that Imor he was talking about? Oh, a few people arrive at one of the larger settlements nearby. They say that for an ounce of Sardis gold, Imor can help relieve their Elid symptoms and help their bodies recover. By relieving Elid symptoms, do you mean some kind of anti-Elid vaccine? Only the URNC ought to have that sort of thing, right? Maybe they have special channels? Some of the people living with us went to look for them when they couldn't bear the pain of Elid symptoms anymore. Haven't heard them coming back though. Sounds fishy to me. Who knows? Anyway, Crifium's had a hard life too. A URNC medical team screwed over his settlements. Jeez, here we go again. It's gonna be brought back to that tense feeling with Colphne. He barely managed to escape with his life. Then he discovered he had Elid a few days later. So Elid is more of like I guess a disease. I thought it was just like what they call those monsters out there. Saga stares into space as she recalls Crifium's past. We somehow ended up talking about this again. Speaking of which, Saga, are we at your place yet? Oh my gosh, was it the 11th Medical and Chemical Regiment? I think so? I'm not too familiar with the name, but it seems close enough. Fortunately, the counselor isn't like them. We're almost at my home. Just a few more minutes and... Did you say the 11th Medical and Chemical Regiment? Colphne exclaimed so loudly that everyone working to reinforce the building around us stops and stares at us. Completely oblivious to the attention she has attracted, Colphne storms up to Saga, who is pulled abruptly back to reality from down memory lane. Crifium, where did he go just now? Do you want the exact coordinates? I know the right direction. Head due west from the exit, but I don't know how far you'll have to go. Colphne's gaze falls upon each of us in turn, lingering slightly longer on me and Groza. Then she turns to start walking in the opposite direction. Colphne. Colphne doesn't stop. Colphne. Leader. Groza grabs hold of Colphne, but Colphne still doesn't look back. Vepli is about to go after her when Saga finally comes to her senses and pulls Vepli back. She shakes her head with embarrassment at Vepli and me. Vepli looks toward Colphne in confusion. Gross is not going to stop you, Colphne, but the place Crifium's heading to might be involved with the URNC. We can't rule out Sextant's involvement either. If you want to find him, could you wait until we are all ready so we can go over together? Commander. Colphne mulls in silence for a long time as she tries to keep her emotions under control. Colphne stops talking as she is interrupted by a sudden comms notification. Hello. Commander, Vepli's authorization transfer request went through, but the remolding pattern carriers are still being tweaked. We've run into a bit of a problem. What kind of problem? I'm not sure. I can't seem to isolate the issue with Nemesis and Krolik's remolding patterns. I'm in the central hub. Can Leader or someone else come over? Alright, Groza. I'll head back to the MBV. Oh, she's gonna make a... He's gonna make a detour probably towards that guy. Alright, I'll be waiting for you at the central hub, Colphne. MBV central hub, got it. Colphne shakes off Groza's grip on her arm and makes for the Elmo. Vepli, accompany Colphne back to the MBV. And try out your remolding pattern while you're at it. No problem. Vepli catches up with Colphne and follows her back with a light trot. Colphne, you've got a great sense of rhythm. All your steps are in time. See? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so I think we'll resume this next time. But yeah, it's cool to see. Like, I'm guessing coming up here is going to be a story between Vepli and Colphne. It's kind of funny how, like, you know, with her attitude before, like, I guess you can say Colphne, with her, like, trying to mask herself with that happy attitude. She's like Vepli, but then now we got, like, opposite personalities here, so I am pretty curious to see, like, what that's gonna be like. But yeah, guys, I think that'll be, pretty much it for this video. Actually, I do have to, like, possibly exit, like, my, you know, this game here, so I might have to, like, press skip, and then I'll go back to this cutscene here, and resume, like, another time here. But yeah, I'll go and do that. Actually, let me just do it now. But yeah, I'll try to go back to that scene and resume it from there. It looks like there's, like, another one that we have to also read too. Let's keep going here. Just load it back to this point. It's my turn to apologize this time, Commander. I didn't expect that either. Actually, I was thinking of asking you to go see what those people are up to. Given that you asked, I went ahead and dived into it a bit. Although I don't know what all this has to do with that Colphne doll of yours, I take it you won't be going over anymore? Well, let's just stick with the plan for now. I'll take you to the greenhouse then. This way, please. Well, she said some things to piss Colphne off. In the central hub on Elmo, do you think she made it back? With the test complete, a frazzled mailing holds onto the debugging equipment and is preparing to find the necessary parts in the storeroom. Hang on, Colphne. Wait here a bit. I know what the problem is. I need some time to find the right parts. I'll come back once I get them, so please stay here and wait. Okay. So yeah, she's back here. And I don't know why I'm just still not used to the serious Colphne, man. I'm used to her, like, trying to hide away her pain through just trying to act all cutesy and stuff. Mailing runs off in a rush, even bumping into a machine in the corner on her way. Owie, thank goodness it isn't broken. Now, Colphne, never mind for now. You can go to the dorm first if you'd like. Helena's there. Go help out Krolik and Vepli if you're free. Alright. Oh, she's smiling now. Colphne finds herself all alone in the central hub. She eyes the Elmo's operations interface, which has been left on lock, and hesitates. Wait, what does that mean? What is she about to do? She looks up and slowly takes a good look around her. Thank you. I'm kinda scared now. Her gaze shifts back to the operations interface with a few... Whoa. Uh-oh. With a few taps, she brings up the index of dolls serving on board the Elmo via the access history left from resolving Vepli's authorization issues. I feel like what she's going to do here is that she's going to delete her, I guess, her own file, then go away. If I had to just, guess. Her hand hovers over the screen. Her own name and photograph are displayed on the interface. Her fingers brush over her profile softly. I knew it. And then she's gonna go out in the wasteland, and then pretty much Vepli will be our fourth member. Oh man. Yeah, I saw that from a mile away. But yeah, then she presses the delete button. A secondary interface pops up. If there's an access lock password, then I'll... Her hand hesitates over the yes. After a long pause, she presses the button. Oh man. Dang. And you saw that just being animated too. Like, I feel like if they just made it well, I mean, I think it would still be effective, but just seeing that, man, that's kind of crazy. Like, just seeing like an actual animation for it, the deletion thing. Honestly, Commander, you're too kind. Regret, relieve, resolve. Colphne has never shown such a complex expression. I'm sorry, but this is the right choice. She repeats the sentence, as if to convince herself. Yes, this is the choice I should make. Helena? Seeing Colphne, Helena dashes over and hides behind her. Pulling hair, hate Vepli. What's the matter? Want Colphne, not Vepli. Were you playing with Vepli just now? Not playing. Krolik didn't play. Helena grips Colphne tightly. Colphne tries to pry her hands off, but cannot free herself. I'll go find some pretty little pebbles for you, okay? Ah, Pebbles! Colphne, Pebbles! Sorry, I'd said I'd get to you Pebbles earlier, but I forgot. I'll go get some now, okay? Okay. Then wait for me here. Helena finally lets go, and Colphne smooths out the wrinkles on her clothes. She brushes past Helena and leaves the central hub. Jeez. Dang, dude. Oh yeah, she's not coming back from that pebble, like, gathering, I guess. Okay, we got some enemies over here. Man. Yeah, so she's... I assume her file is deleted on the Elmo now. So she's not, like, registered there anymore. So, are the preparations ready yet? The apple pie and chocolate brownies are being kept warm in the oven. The orange juice has been topped up with ice and is stored in the fridge at the end of the dormitory corridor. We haven't restocked our confetti supply yet, and our fireworks have gotten damp, so they can't be used. Krolek found a smoke discharger to replace it. Okay, so what I'm gonna guess is gonna happen next here is that maybe, you know, I'm gonna guess that Colphne really did leave. Like, she's out there, like, trying to leave the Elmo, get away from us and stuff. And then, you know, once we realize it, you know, by the time of the party, I would say, like, we'll, like, discover that her file has been deleted. Like, I feel like I can see either go either way, where we try to go after Colphne, or maybe, you know, we might just prioritize the mission, though. Like, I can see it go either way. Just because, you know, with Rose over here, I feel like she's been more on the objective side of things and stuff. But also, like, you know, she wants to make sure our team is alive, like, the most efficient as possible, too. But I feel like when it comes to the mission objective, I feel like she might prioritize that more than Helena. I mean, we'll see. Maybe Helena will do a thing where, like, you know, she doesn't, like let's say they decide to, like, just leave Colphne, like, not bother, like, trying to get her. I feel like Helena might be the one to, like, convince them to go after Colphne. But yeah, that's my theory there. See what? She said she already tested it out. She replaced the irritant chemicals inside with non-toxic dye so that it sprays colorful smoke when activated. It's pretty much like fireworks when used for welcome parties. But yeah, I can see, like, where if we do go after her, then, like, you know, we do it successfully, and then we come back to actually finish up this party that we have set up. Fine, looks like we're pretty much ready. So tell everyone to come to the ops room. Have Nemesis bring the orange juice. Kolek will handle the apple pie and chocolate brownies. As for the smoke machine, let's not use it. Right. Speaking of which, Mei Ling hasn't reported back for a while. Has she finished tuning the remolding pattern? Oh, you think she's, like, either crying or, you know, trying to maybe make sense of, like, what's happening with Colphne? Because I'm guessing she discovered what's happened. Rosa looks grave as she stands before the main terminal. Commander. Oh no, they discovered it now. Colphine's name has vanished from the MBV's transmission code records. Huh? I immediately pick up my communicator and try to call Colphne. The call cuts off before long. Does the tone mean that the comms are cut off? Rosa, bring up the MBV's camera logs. The most recent entry was at the MBV entrance around 1949 hours, when she returned to the MBV with Vepley. After that, there's no sign of Colphne in any of the MBV's internal cameras. So, that's what she was planning to do by returning to the MBV. Commander, although accessing the inoperating MBV systems doesn't need any extra encryption key, the main MBV's main OS uses a two-tiered encryption key, and the records of the MBV's doll personnel are encrypted. There's no way she could have cracked it in just one night. No, yeah, it was unlocked. Rookie mistake. By Mei Ling, I guess. What do you mean? Colphne might be a little capricious, but I don't think she'd go as far as deleting her authorizations, IFF data, and leaving the MBV. No, I think that's what she did right now. Perhaps the MBV systems were hacked, and Colphne's system access was deleted. The Gerard group has done things like this before, and Colphne's only leaving for a while, for some reason. I'm glad you said that. That is indeed a possibility. Rosa, contact Saga. Get the exact location of Crifian's residence. Rosa pauses for a moment, then she starts tapping away at the main terminal. A commotion breaks out of the ops room. The sliding door opens and Krula comes in, dragging Helena with her. Nemesis follows close behind. Stay still. Will you hold still for just 1 minute? You're about to make me drop the snacks leader made. Gimme, gimme. What's the rush anyway? It's not like we didn't leave for quit grabbing already. The approaching agony thirsts for an ending. You want to give it a go? The only reason why she didn't touch the orange juice you're holding is because it's too sour. You think you could have held on to it otherwise? Sour! Orange juice! Do not want. Noticing my grim face, Krula looks me up and down, puzzled. What's with that look on your face, Commander? Did you eat something bad? I met Mailing on the way here just now. She was looking for something in the storeroom. Ripley's in the dorm, but she's heading over. I didn't see Colphne though. If you have a stomachache, maybe you should get her to give you a checkup? Have any of you seen Colphne since last night? Nope. Why? What's up with her? Flawless order, drifting away, drawn toward a boundless land. Where? Which area? The path that passes through, extending. Nemesis says she saw Colphne outside the armory last night. Colphne told her that she was going to find pebbles for Helena as she went toward the MBV's entrance. Oh yeah, it was around 21,000 hours, but she was still in her attack gear. Ah, pebble. The word pebble seems to have steered Helena's memory. She stops trying to snatch the dessert out of Krolik's hand. Pebble, Commander, pebble. Helena, did you see Colphne? Saw Colphne, yes. Pebble, not lying. Commander, give me pebble. Commander. Helena rushes towards me and starts tugging roughly at the hem of my coat. Come now, get up, Helena. When and where did you see Colphne? Don't know. No pebble? Don't know. Can't remember. Oh, there's Vepley in the Elmo uniform. Commander? Commander, here's Vepley. Is there anything Vepley can help with? The sight of Vepley sends Helena scurrying to hide behind me. Betty, hate you, go away. Why do you hate Vepley? Vepley's an idol. What happened now? Vepley came by to help take care of Helena last night, but she pulled on Helena's hair the moment she saw her. Pulling hair hurts. I didn't. It's just the locks of Helena's hair looked like a pair of wings, so Vepley thought it was super cute and couldn't resist. Sorry. Vepley really was very careful. Vepley just touched it gently. Huh? You're calling almost knocked Helena off her feet gentle? No. Vepley doesn't have great strength. Was I talking about your strength? Nemesis is enough of a headache, but can't you at least listen to others talking? Between the trees, scattered branches and leaves, casting dark shadows. Why you... Stop, enough. Huh? What? Ladies, Colphne has gone missing. Didn't she just step outside? She's not the kind to get lost, right? The only one here to get lost is probably Nemesis. Colphne's authorizations have been deleted. She's no longer affiliated with the Elmo. Deleted yesterday. Lots of ways. Big screen. Shiny Colphne touchscreen. Colphne deleted? No. No delete. Commander. Lots of ways. In the hub area? Did Colphne access the MBV's main OS in the central hub? What about Mailing? Wasn't she there? Mailing? No. Rosa contacts Mailing at once. This time the line connects very quickly. Leader? Oh no. Oh, she slept. I thought she was sad. Oh my gosh. I thought she was crying or something about maybe she discovered it on her own. I tried so many ways, but I just can't lift the restrictions on the remolding pattern carrier device. Perhaps it's not a part problem, but a flaw in the base data. Did you leave Colphne by herself in the central hub? Huh? Yes, I did. And the MBV's main OS was open. Did you return to log yourself out after processing Vepley's authorizations? I don't quite remember. Oh boy, Mailing. Did something happen? Did Colphne break something? I think I better go look. Take a look. Colphne's gone. What? Gone? Mailing, let's leave the remolding pattern aside for a bit. Come to the ops room right now. What happened, Commander? Would it be my gun? Could it be that Colphne? Yep. Colphne's name is no longer in the Elmo's communications code logs. Her access was probably deleted from the Elmo. Deleted? Colphne? But that means her neural cloud is backup's gone too, right? That's also kind of scary too. Like, yeah, once she's out, she's out. She can't be, like, I guess, put into a new body, right? Could it be because of what I did yesterday? Colphne's been really sad recently. When I left, I forgot to lock the main OS and log out, and I left her alone in the central hub. It was me. I'm so sorry, Commander. It was my fault. I was careless. It's all because... It's alright. Just come up here. Just come up here. Groza, have you checked the coordinates with Saga? She hasn't replied yet. I tried my best to keep my emotions in check. Mark the locations. Once you get it, then proceed at full speed. Groza, prepare for battle. Where? Keeping my emotions in check there. Okay, so we're really going after her. I mean, you know, I did feel like that was going to be the case. But I thought maybe, you know, Helena would be the one to, like, maybe convince them to, like, go after her. Commander, we've arrived at Area 1. Colphne signal is indeed coming from here. Confirmed. Elite swarm detected in the area. Threat level 2. Alright, clear them out and continue the search. Priority is confirming Colphne signal. Understood. Commencing cleanup. Alright, here we go. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I can just let it autoplay. I don't need to do anything special here. Here we go. Yeah, man, Colphne is gone. Gonzo. I thought maybe it would be, like I said, like maybe they'll not try to go for her, but then Helena will be the one to convince them to go after her. But no, that's not the case, man. She's actually gone, like bye-bye for realsies. Okay. Go throw your awesome special ice grenade. Oh, but that's only like a single person, was it? Oh no, it's not. She did her thing. She was able to take another move. I gotta say, man, Suomi really makes things like so easy. Cause like, you know, I've seen her like be up there, and like, you know what, how people have been, I guess, grading her. But yeah, the whole shield thing, that is extremely powerful. But for me though, I'm always gonna prefer Ulrid. She's so cool with the sword and bow and arrow. But yeah, Suomi can't take that away from me. Or I guess Ulrid. Alright. Let's continue here. Yeah, let's just keep on going, man. Let's try to find Colphne. Yeah, she's out there somewhere. Is it gonna be like a story cutscene? Oh no, I think just a battle. Like, I can recognize, like, if it's gonna be the in-game, like, gameplay music, or if it's gonna be, like, a cutscene. Or I guess for me, whenever I hear the, you know, the battle music here. Commander, we've arrived at Area 2. There's a new group of elites here. Lonely grains of sand, following their destined path. Dang it, where on earth did Colphne go? Krolik, are you angry? Vepli will sing for you. Shut up already. Groza, search the area after securing it. Report anything suspicious immediately. Copy. Everyone, clear the area as quickly as possible. Okay. Round 2, I guess. I wonder if there's going to be a big baddie at the end here. I'm not sure. I don't remember if there was one in the previous chapter, actually. Like chapter 6. I don't remember if there was one or not. Nice. Alright, good job. Right, Lotta. Nice. She's gonna be spamming her grenade thing. It's gonna be so fun. Dang, it's not looking good for Ulrid here. Gonna break her shield. Oh, yep, she lost her shield there. Okay. Yeah, we got it back though. Thank you, Suomi. Okay. Nice. Oh boy. All those guys just spawned in. But no, it's fine. We should be able to still take it on. I don't think it's still that bad. Yeah, Ulrid has been taking all these hits here, man. Okay. But I'm not really talking that much here. I actually got nothing else to say. I could talk more about the story. I want to see that maybe there's going to be like a Bujum type character or enemy at the end. Or you know what? No, the Varjager. I'm guessing she's going to be heading over to where Crifium is going at. Because I guess with him, he's the one that's been affected by that medical regiment, right? So she's probably gonna try to get some answers from him, or, you know, something from him that maybe helps her, I guess, get some answers in a way. Okay. Let me continue here. Confirm. Enemy units have been eliminated. Team Groza returned to MBV. Stand by at the entrance. Mailing. Anywhere from Saga? I've been monitoring comms, but I haven't heard anything new so far. Where could Colphne have gone? She could be in danger. We don't have precise coordinates, only a general direction. Looks like we'll have to search each of them. Mailing. Bring us back up to cruising speed. Will do. Vehicle speed will be back to 90 kilometers an hour within 5 minutes. Oh, we're going faster. Helena, who has been sticking to me like a glue, jumps up and throws her arms in excitement. Strap in. Ooh, pebbles. Satisfied to finally elicit a response from me, Helena sits down obediently and looks at me with expectation. We're looking for Colphne. Okay. Helena's head droops in disappointment. Unhappy that I'm not comforting her like I usually do, Helena pouts and reluctantly looks out the window. As we accelerate, the view outside the window flies past quickly. Commander, I did a complete check on the vector engines, but we still can't leave them running at max output. After an hour, we'll have to lower our speed to 30 kilometers an hour and also initiate a 1 hour long emergency cooldown procedure. Right, keep an eye on the engines. Groza, have you found any clues related to Colphne? The 2 settlements up ahead have been abandoned. No active individuals detected. Fluttering birds, reflecting on the image of the lake, and shattering. Nemesis says something fishy about the pack of Eliz creatures just now. They're super fishy. Veply's changed between several songs, but they didn't listen to any of them. Ah, you were making so much noise just now, I thought you were Neelid. Veply, quiet down during combat. You weren't even as tall as Veply, Colphne. So how are you even noisier than she is? Noise? But Veply practiced those songs for so long. Krolik, you need to focus and listen. Aren't you missing the point? You need to focus in battle too, Veply. Also, I feel the same way as Nemesis, Commander. Those Elid creatures we encountered in the previous battles seem a little strange. Are they a new subspecies? Did they have a new attack method, or was it something else? Their general appearance and attack patterns were the same. But I'm not sure if this is a professional way to put it, but they looked a little different. Planted in the high wall, the seeds silently change. They were more crystal-ish? So it was a difference in the degree of their crystallization? Is that what you're trying to say, Nemesis? In the call, Nemesis nods. Indeed. When life forms are exposed to excessive collapse radiation and contract ELID, their physical condition will slowly deteriorate if they do not use anti-ELID vaccines or other medical treatments to remove the collapsed particles within them. Collapsed crystals will start appearing on their body and eventually result in their mutation into an ELID creature. This is some interesting, like, I guess, visualization of like how ELIDs work. So when life forms are exposed to excessive radiation and get the ELID, they'll deteriorate if they don't use vaccines or medical treatments. And then it will start crystallizing pretty much. Crystallization will usually begins inside the organism. Thus, having more surface crystallization implies a greater degree of internal structural crystallization in an ELID, and also corresponds to greater combat power. Now that you mention it, those ELIDs just now don't seem like as crystal-like as the others we killed earlier. You know those ELID creatures we saw before, those Dug Toads? Their official brief name is Toad, Krolik. Alright, the Toads we saw before have totally crystallized legs and couldn't move, but the ones we saw today could still jump a little. Oh, and does their name come from how they thump on the ground when they try to jump? It's the Toad dance. Vepley wants to learn it too. Krolik, animal dances are really hard. If you remember how it went, could you teach Vepley, please? Huh? Alright, we're getting close to the red zone, so some degree of mutation in the ELIDs are to be expected. It shouldn't be a big deal, but keep an eye on the situation. Commander, there's a town-sized ruin up ahead. Go around it. Commander, the vehicle's IR sensors are showing that a large area inside the ruins is presenting a higher temperature than its surroundings. There might be people living in there, but I compared it to the terrain info. It didn't seem like this place was a settlement. Groza, go take a look. Remember to send back video footage. Understood. Okay. And I guess that's it. We go back to the main menu here. But yeah, that was like 2 battles already. I do feel like we're just... Oh, we're back here. Stay alert. Stay information, everyone. Remember to keep up. Krolik, don't go gawking around, okay? Oh, for the love of... Could you please be quiet for just a bit? Please. Have you gotten tired of bothering me the whole way here? Krolik turns to look at Vepley, who is walking behind Nemesis to the right, and does not notice that Groza has stopped. Nemesis walks up and clamps a hand tightly over Krolik's mouth. The 3 dolls all stop. You... A tortured journey, falling slam before a high wall. Shh! Vepley guessed it. Krolik Nemesis is telling to stop. Be quiet. They're coming out. Vepley, begin transmitting video. Like this, leader? Yes, now come this way. The 4 of them, quiet down. Groza has stopped them at the corner of a tall building. Due to long years of wind erosion, the building is derelict and the top has collapsed, and it now forms a pyramid-shaped obstacle that provides the doll's cover. Vepley walks up to Groza and aims her micro-streaming device at what appears to be the entrance of the ruins through a shattered window. A group of robed men are quietly exiting the ruins. They are interlacing their fingers in a strange cross shape. Their faces are covered by their hoods, and their strides are slow and coordinated. The sun is shining down brightly on these people, but they look no less spooky and mysterious. They don't look like ordinary residents, Commander. What are they doing? What? Mei-Ling, don't speak up all of a sudden. Oh, I'm sorry? Be quiet. The leader of the procession suddenly stops, as if he has seen something. Everyone also comes to stop behind him. Oh, I just see them right now. Are these the guys? Oh wow. That looks scary. Alright, back to the future me. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. And yeah, I'll be doing these custom outros and intros for the next couple of videos until I catch up to like where I normally record these at 50-minute videos. But yeah guys, that'll be it for now. That's game.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. be a good